So welcome back to Silver Linings. My name is Chrissy. I'm here to guide you through our 15-minute sculpt format. Today we will be elongating those thighs. That's right, working those long, lean muscles to make them even longer and even leaner. What do you need? Well, a mat on the floor. Then do grab a towel. You might want this to wipe the sweat off, but also potentially to protect your knees if they're a little sensitive. You can kneel onto that towel and it's ready for you. Do also grab some water, but those breaks will be few and far between, my friends, because I want us to get the maximum out of this time together. Check that you can see me clearly when you're standing, kneeling and lying down, and then we'll go ahead and step to the front of your mat to get started today. So the feet are going to drive all the way together. Make sure you're rooted through the feet. Draw the spine beautifully tall and bring the hands to a prayer. Start to rise the heels up and down. Now as you take this rise, your focus is to pull up the kneecaps and really send the thighs long, and then lift the abdominals and draw the shoulders down. A little faster, up, down. So I'm just getting you into that balance because notice we don't have a bar. We're gonna have to work from our core. 4, 3, 2. Let's take a little stretch to warm us up. So keep that right foot forward. Step the left leg long and behind you. Sweep the arms up. Take a little bend, stretch. Bend, feel that stretch, radiate up through the hip flexor, and then step the leg forward. We'll go ahead and send that right leg back now. Make sure the front knee is parallel and 90 degrees. Bend and stretch that right leg. Exhaling as you extend, and then we're going to start to pick up that pace a little. Here we go, reverse lunge. We step it back, forward, back, forward. I'm using the arms to give me a little more energy. Remember, the moment you lift those arms above your head, you're starting to raise your heart rate. So you can probably feel that now. Add the breath in for 4 more. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Last time. We're going to send that left foot behind us, then lean forward on the diagonal. Start to pull knee and in. Elbows are just brushing past the rib cage. A little faster now. We pull. So notice I'm getting you into that cardio zone before we get into those thighs a little more deeply. Let's take 4. That's 3. Back to those reverse lunges in 2 and 1. I'm going to switch sides. So we step back, step it in, back, step it in. Now make sure as you do this, abdominals are tight, ribs are wrapping together, arms shine up, but the shoulders don't join them. So if you're lifting your arms, try to shrug them down. Good. 4 more. 3 more, 2, and 1. This last time. Send that right leg behind you. Square hips and shoulders. Start to pull the knee in and back. The knee lifts in towards chest. Elbows brush behind you. Picking it up in 4, 3, 2. Deep bend on the left knee. Yes, you're feeling that thigh. You're starting to feel maybe the breath is a little short. See if you can make it longer. Yes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keep that leg behind you. Kneel all the way down to seated. Transitioning beautifully into our leg lift. So legs are long in front of you, flex your feet. Hands are just behind you on a diagonal, fingertips facing forward. If you're new to this exercise, come down to your forearms. That's a good modification. Tuck the pelvis under, right leg lifts. Up, 2, 3, tiny lower. Up, 2, 3, lower to a hover. So that right leg is not going to hit the mat again. Focus on the longest leg, pulling up that kneecap again. Abs are active, chest open. Up, 2. Now it only takes a few of these to start to feel that thigh ignite. You only have 4 more. 4. Then we're going to hold it at the highest point. Now if your leg isn't going as high as mine, that's okay. I want you to work with the longest leg and then hold it in stillness. Micro bend, big stretch. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. You can probably barely see this on screen, but I can feel that radiating work on the thigh. Have you got that at home? Beautiful. Let's add a little external rotation so it goes open, closed. I'll show you from the front. It's like a key in a lock. Toes out, toes parallel, toes out, parallel. So we're getting different parts of that thigh active. Remember, it's 4 muscles together that form those quadriceps. 4, 3, keep the toes open. Tiny little bend stretch. Bend stretch. Could you bring your hands to prayer? In 4, 3. We're going to overcross the legs. I'll show you from the front again. We overcross, center. Inner thighs getting a gorgeous little workout there. 6 more. Woo. 5. If it's too much with the hands lifted, remember hands can come back anytime. 2 more. Your workout, your core. Hold it. Everybody point the toes. Tiny lift it up and up. Maybe arms could fly up to make a 5th position for 8, 7. We're going to come to standing, ladies and gents, in 4, 3, 2. Bend your left knee. Come all the way up. Front foot is turned out. Back toe is about 1 meter behind, and it is directly behind the heel. We are in a gorgeous curtsy lunge, spine upright. It's 3, 2, 1. Tiny lift. Oh, notice we don't stop. No, we don't. So I'm keeping your heart rate high as well as getting these thighs elongated today. Now, knees track over middle toes. Spine is lifted and long. Palms pressed together. Can we now add a little twist over that front thigh? So we go twist, 2, 3, come back center. Pressing palms, twisting like a lid off a jar. So the hips are pointing forward, shoulders are rotating. Chest open. Good. 2 more slow, 2. Maybe that back knee could hit the ground. Maybe not. Let's take it single pulses here. We go little pulse twist, center, pulse twist. My thighs are burning. How about you? Oh my goodness. Weight is distributed more into the front leg than the back. See what you can do at home. 4 more here. We've got 4, 3. Then we take those twists on the beat in 2. Hold the twist. Micro twist and bends for 10, 9, 8. Little finisher coming in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to center, lean forward, back leg long, pull it in to the ankle, to the ankle, to the ankle. So same little repeater action you had in our warm-up, but now in turn out. Knees going to the corners of your space. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Softly kneel down. Swing your legs out long again. Oh, straight away in our second side. Hands diagonally behind you or on the forearms, remember. Left leg's working. Up, 2, 3, tiny lower. Now think of me standing behind front of you. Imagine my hand was pushing against your heel. What would you do? You'd push back. Yes, so your leg would activate. Yes, that's what we want. The longest legs, absolute parallel. However, if you're feeling nothing but hip flexor, know that you could rotate open right away and get out of that hip. Yes, 2 more. Are your abs scooping? Is your chest open? Now hold it still. Micro bend, big stretch. Like you're kicking me away. You probably want to right now. We're adding in that external rotation in 3, 2, 1. It's open, it's parallel, it's open. So you're trying to keep that leg at the same place. It's just rotating in the hip. That ball and socket joint, getting a nice little workout. Yes, you've got this. 4, how are those thighs doing? 3 more. We hold it open in 2. Stay open. Micro bend and stretch. That's 4, 3. Over cross in 2 and 1. It goes little cross. Inner thigh action. I promised long thighs. That means inner thighs 2. 4 more here. You've got this. 4, 3. Gorgeous long legs. 2 more. Yes, team. Now on 1, hold it. Point the toes. Little lift. Some of you can lift those arms up as well. Yes, you can. 8, 7, 6. Then we're on that second side of curtsy in 4, 3, 2. Bend the underneath legs. Step that left foot forward. Remember, it's turned out. Back toes in line with front heel. Knees pointing 45 degrees. Palms together in prayer. We drop it. 3, 2, 1. Tiny lift. Now this is really where it gets tough. Think mind over matter. It is only 15 minutes of your day. You can do this. Press the palms and lift the abs. Let's take 4 more. We've got 4. Beautiful lift in the spine. 3. Can we get lower with each rep? Yes. 2 more. Then we add our twist. Good job. Last one. Are we breathing? It helps. We twist it. 3, 2, 1. And back center. 3. Now the hips stay square to the front of your mat. It's the upper body that rotates. So good for your spine. 2 more. Then we'll take it on the beat. Round, 2, 3. Come center. It goes pulse turn, pulse center, pulse twist, pulse center. I'm feeling that burn. How about you? Could we get 1 inch lower? Yes, we can. Silver liners. 4 more here. We've got 4. Then we stay on the twist. 3. Yes, you can. 2. Grow taller as you lower. Hold. Little twist. Now make sure that back knee hasn't rotated inwards. It's still rotating out. You're going to feel it glute. You've got 8, 7 repeaters coming up in 4, 3, 2. Shoot the leg and arms away from each other. We pull it in, out, in, right on the beat. Let's go. You've got a deep bend in that left knee. Your thighs should be burning. 10, 9, 8. Raising that heart rate again, getting you into that burning zone. 4 more. 3. Good job. It's 2. And 1. Now the next bit, I'm going to just tell you now, it's pretty brutal. If you need to support your knees because they're a little sensitive, grab your towel folded underneath your knees or fold your mat over again so that you can kneel up. Your knees are 2 fist distances apart. Legs are in line with the knees. Pelvis in line with the hips. So you've got that gorgeous plumb line through the body. Let's bring those palms to prayer. Press them again together. We go back, 2, 3, 4, hinging lift. 2. So this is known as a hinge. You are moving like a piece of steel, tucking under. So when I said elongated thighs, I meant it. We're really lengthening the front of the body without getting into a back bend. 4. Let's take 4 more. 4, 3. Beautiful control, team. 2 more. Imagine you're squeezing a sponge between your knees. That will fire the inner thighs as well. Now we're going to add a little more to our combo. So we go back, little tuck, lift it up. Goes back, little tuck, little lift. Now you might not lift all the way upright. We're going to kind of stay in the muscle back, what we call an isometric hold. That is where that muscle is constantly firing, and then we deepen it. Yes. Back, tuck, tuck. Guess what we say there now? It's back. It's tuck. It's tuck. Maybe the arms could reach high diagonal and push and push and push. You've got just 10. That's 8, 6, 5, 4. We slide forward into our plank in 3, in 2. Step it forward. In your bear crawl, lift your knees 1 inch off. You'll feel your thighs again. We step, we're in, we're in. My focus is thighs, so I want you to really work the elongation and the step back in. Beautiful breath. Yes, you can. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Hold stillness. We tap the knees in, inner thigh focus. Yes, team. Add a little bend in those elbows. Push the floor away. 8 more here. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're back in your hinge. So again, reset your towel if you need it. I'm going to show you from the other side. Little more challenge this time. Second set, you know what's coming. This time, if you wish to, either hands to prayer, level 1, or hands to those temples, level 2. So we go back, 2, 3, 4, lift it up. Now, same rules apply. You're squeezing an invisible sponge between your knees. Your abs are strongly scooping in and under those ribs. And you move like a piece of steel. So if you find you've got a bit spaghetti, or you're in a back bend, or you're feeling your lower back, make it a smaller range, more effective than that bigger range. Good. Let's take 2 more. Intense musical interlude. Last one. Good. Now guess what? We stay back there. Hold it. Raise your gaze. Raise a smile. You're nearly there, team. Little tuck. Little tuck. I am shaking throughout my body. That is how intense this is. Close your eyes. Go internal. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Dive it forward. Please lift. We step it. Or level 2 for the challenge. We jump it. Out, in, out, in. I'm squeezing legs together till one piece. 8, 7, 6, 5. There's a surprise to finish. In 3, 2, on 1. Reset the towel again. Knees apart. Toes are touching. Sink down till you're hovering just off your heels. Goes right, left, right, left. Little hip lifts. Good. Reach those arms out. Now take it high diagonal with the arms. It's up, up. Raising that heart rate one last time to the finish line, team. Thighs are burning, I know. You've got 8, 6, 4 to our dance party. In 2, in 1, just shake it. Woo! Yeah, shake those hips. You've got this. 10, 9 to the finish line. 8, 7, you can. It's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Come and lay on your front. Let's stretch out Whew. Bring your right hand wide and grab your ankle, pointing the foot. Squeeze heel to seat. Your knees are touching, your abs are lifted. If you can, you lift the knee off, but only if that's available. From there, send your left arm wide, push into your right fingertips and shoot your toe over and back, getting a little shoulder release. You might want a cactus hand with that left hand, that's like a goalpost. Good, let's take the other side. Right hand underneath forehead, left hand reaches back for the toes, and then squeeze your knees together, lift your abs, draw your shoulder down your back, and then maybe that knee lifts, but it's only a maybe. It might not feel good on your knees, in which case go gently. Beautiful, and then send your right arm long or goalpost, just match your second side to your first, and then dive the toe up and across to the right. Get a lovely hip flexor opening, also that shoulder opening. Whoa. Good, come all the way back to your heels. Take a little child pose, maybe a well-deserved wiggle, and then as you slowly come up, roll the shoulders a couple of times. Whew, you have definitely worked those thighs hard, team. I'm incredibly proud of your efforts. I hope you are too. Take a moment to pause, grab some water, take a second stretch if you feel you need it, or join us for a stretch session later on. I am really proud of your efforts. I hope you are too, and I'll see you back on the mat very soon indeed. Have a good one.